everybody, Lasshatry here. Welcome to the Lassociation podcast, the podcast where we talk about all things ridiculous and
all things
and Larry, and all things Larry.
It's kind of the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that is. That's like that's a synonym.
A synonym?
It's also one of those things that has the same meaning.
Cinnamon.
That's what
Anemone.
Totally what I put on my toast.
Synonym toast crunch. All right, Don.
Just
So
butchering it.
I heard you have something to talk about today.
Yes, I do. People quit bringing your babies to the theater. Telling you. Nobody wants to hear an infant crying while they're trying to watch The Jungle Book. Nobody.
Preach it.
Nobody wants to hear it. I left my 2 kids at home with the babysitter. They're still alive. You can do the same thing.
Well, we're not
or just don't go. I'm serious.
Checked on them. We're not entirely sure that they're still alive.
Nobody's
God,
checked.
I wish I had seen
I assume they're
Samoria
asleep.
because I'm sure there would have been a story for me about kids because there's always kids at the Marvel movies. So, I mean,
Okay,
It's different.
So-
Kids
It's a
don't
kid's
bother me. Kids don't
Speaking-
bother me. It's an infant.
Speaking of noises in the theater, because like when kids start crying, I have to tell you guys, and I completely forgot about this until right now. So, yesterday, I went to go see the new Captain America movie, and I'm sitting with my brother in the middle of the theater, and we went to go see the, like, midnight showing of it, which is not the day it came out, it's the day after. Anyways, I was eating popcorn, and one of the kernels got lodged in my throat, and I had to spit up the popcorn into my hand because I started choking, but it was, like, at a really exciting part of the movie, and everyone was, like, really quiet watching, and I just started choking. I'm not kidding. I was, like, but I'm trying to stifle my cough, so my eyes were watering really, really bad, and all I could think of was, do I get up, and do I leave the theater and go have my coughing fit, and miss part of this wonderful movie, or do I fucking bear through and fucking swallow this kernel that's lodged in my throat and cry tears? And I picked option B, and it was the most painful thing I've ever experienced. And
now
I
you're
just
gonna
sat
poop
there
a kernel. Or
trying
poop
not to
popcorn.
breathe, and I was like trying to stifle my coughs, and Jacob didn't even realize, like, he sat next to me and like no one seemed to notice, but I was dying. Like, I was like, my whole throat just burned and my face just hurt because I was trying to like not move. It was one of those coughs where you've really got to like get it out there, like you've really got to like get deep down and like just cough it up, and I couldn't get it to like move. The kernel was stuck. Oh, it was awful, you guys. Oh. Speaking about movies, I'll always remember the funniest thing I've ever had happen in a movie theater was the Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian, or whatever the hell it's called. I went to go see that at, like, the cheap seats.
Narnia.
We have a theater that, like, you can go see movies for, like, $2 or $3 when they're, like, been out for, like, they're the, like, movies are already on DVD and they still have them in that theater.
It's the dollar theater.
It's not a dollar theater, though. It's like a ripoff. It's, like, the $3, $4, $5 theater. It's kind of, the price just keeps going up.
They call it the dollar theater.
But, like, the dollar theater has, like a tear in the screen, and it has like it's just like the seats are shit, and there's just like wood
sticky. There's
literally shit in the seats.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck?
So we went to go see the movie, and the theater was unusually like cramped. Like, most people never ever go to that theater, but like for some reason that movie must have been like a hit around here because everyone was at this theater, and I was sitting.
They were showing
like,
Fargo.
I just said it was Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian.
I love the Coen brothers.
And so we're sitting in like the second back row, and this guy is sitting right behind me on his cell phone, and he talked throughout like half of the movie on the phone. And like he would hang up the phone. He'd be like, I gotta go, I'm at the movies. So we'd hang up the phone, and the phone would ring, and he'd answer it, and then he'd have another conversation with this guy, like another like 20-minute conversation, and then he'd be like, okay, I have to go, I'm at the movies. Like he would end that every time, and the phone would ring, and he'd answer it again, and you would tell everyone was really, really annoyed. Well, then like, we're getting towards the end of the movie, and the guy's phone rings again, and you can hear people, like, literally groaning and, like, oh, like, don't fucking answer it, and he answers it. And so the guy goes, dude, what do you want? I'm at the movies. I'm really at the movies. And this guy, another guy, very front row of the theater, stands up and turns around, and I shit you not, he just yells, yeah, I'm at the movies too! Like, on the other side of the theater, and the guy on the cell phone was like, I'm gonna call you back. And I was like, and then, like, everyone was like, it was like a scene out of, like, it sounded like something someone would make up, because people were, like, clapping and, like, cheering, like, thank you for telling that guy to shut up. And I was so young, I probably was, like, 15 years old. I remember sitting there thinking, like, is this happening? Like, am I in the Twilight Zone? How is this happening right now? Are people really cheering that this guy just yelled at this other man? What's happening? It's the cheap seats. I remember thinking that's what that was like my second time at that theater, and all I could think of was, like, that must be what it's like to go to the cheap seats. Like, there's just people on their phones and other people yelling at them, and it's just really, really, really awkward.
The first and last time I ever went to a dollar theater, I don't remember what I went to go see, but I was angry the entire time because there was just kids running around in circles through the aisles, and one of them was running around with a sucker in their mouth, and all I kept thinking was, if I trip that kid, where's that sucker
gonna
gonna
learn
go?
real fast not to run.
Straight in the back of his
across
head.
the aisle from us was a woman the entire time talking so loud. Everybody was just talking. And I'm like, you do realize you people still spent money to come here, right? I don't understand why
Yes,
you
but a
people
lot
are
less
talking,
money.
but still spent money. Anyways, I never went back. It was terrible, terrible idea.
Oh, they're pretty awful. I love going to the movies and stuff, but I'm also a talker. Like, I'm the person you guys would hate. Like, I can be quiet through, like, okay, Captain America, Star Wars, I won't say a word. But, like, you bring me to go see a horror movie, a really bad horror movie, my ass is going to talk through it the whole thing. I'll be like, really? Really? You're going to go in there after you just heard a strange noise? You're going to walk into that room? Wow, okay, that's fine. That's cool, I guess. I mean, nothing bad's going to happen to you. And then, like, people look at you like, what the fuck is your problem? And I just get pissed. Like, I get so angry at these dumbasses in these horror movies. I'm like, yeah, fine. It's just your life on the fucking line. I guess it's fine if you fucking die. I get really angry when I watch horror movies.
Yeah.
This is
So Mika, you're always so quiet. You have to come up with a topic right now. Talk about it.
I do have a story at the theaters that I've been waiting to talk about.
Nope, you can't talk. I'm kidding. We're moving on. Not.
No more theater stories.
Like she doesn't already have a complex. They need to continue to fuck with her.
Mika, go ahead.
Nah, it's alright.
I was giving you shit. Mika, what's your theater story? No one say anything until Mika tells us her theater story.
Well, I went to see a movie called My Fat Greek Wedding 2 a few weeks ago.
Oh,
And-
my wife wants to see that.
It was pretty good. But, my buddy and I show up like about 5-10 minutes late because we had to do some running. And we walk and paid for our tickets. The dude said that we had to wait until the next showing of it. So we were sitting about a good 30 minutes, and I'm like, well, looking at my ticket, saying, well, we need to be in there right now because my ticket says that. So I walk up to the dude and said, well, can we go in now? And he's like, sure, go in. So we missed like over half of the movie and paid $7 for it. Rip off.
That's such bullshit. You know what? I bet you that guy, like, sits behind the counter and tells people that, like, oh, nope, you gotta wait for the next showing, though, you're too late and stuff, so here's your ticket. And then, people are like, but, like, they'll figure it out, like, a couple minutes later, like, but my ticket says now, and he'll go, oh, yeah, okay, my bad, go in. So he fucks with people. Because that sounds like something.
He can.
Yeah, that sounds like something, like, Sean or Larry would do.
What?
Not true.
Fucked up.
In that order?
No, just you then, Larry. Specifically you.
Thank
Larry,
you.
do you work at a theater?
I hold my title firm.
Well,
No,
you're welcome to
but
it.
all I have right now, because I've been able to go see the movie, is just my buddy telling me about his experience at the theater. So I might as well say what I can. And he told me the first thing was that he went to one of the cheap theaters, and as he was lining up, because he went there when the theater was opening, so it was like early in the afternoon.
Yeah.
He said something about some kids, like a huge group of like nerdy kids just showed up, like nerdy teenage kids, and they're yelling and like being loud and stuff. And he said when he got into the theater, they were basically arguing over who was Team Cap and who was Team Iron Man and stuff like that. And he said something about the cutest thing he heard was like this little kid like stand up and be like, "I'm Team Iron Man!" Like in front of all the kids like arguing and stuff. And then like a bunch of teenagers turned around and like fist bumped him like, "Yeah! Iron Man!" And he said he was worried because he thought they freaked the kid out. Like,
Well,
they
sure,
were
that
loud and
was
obnoxious.
13 seconds before they started the fucking circle jerk.
He's lucky that those teenagers weren't like Captain America fans and then turn around and just punch the little kid in the face, be like, "Fuck
Oh my
you!"
god, that would have been terrible.
Just start. I guarantee you that there has been physical fights in this country over Team Cap, Team. Like, and I love how they're like marketing that way, because when you watch the movie, you're gonna be like, I don't care, Team whatever, and like that's how everything's marketed. Like, Hunger Games was like Peeta and Gale, and Twilight was Edward and fucking Jacob. It's like, I don't care. I don't fucking care.
Team Jacob.
Stop
for the
trying to
win, by
make
the
me
way.
pick. I hate everyone equally.
I'm sorry,
Like,
but Peeta's uglier than Gale, and she should have went with Gale.
What's that guy's name? Fennec or whatever? Finnick
Yeah.
or whatever?
Seriously.
Oh,
Finnick.
God, he's hot. Oh, my God, why isn't he a team? I want Team Finnick!
Because he already has a girlfriend.
No! No!
Well, I don't know about Gale or Peeta or Finnick, but I'm in love with the Play-Doh.
What?
So, I already told you about this, Dom, but I'll say it in the podcast. I was Googling people's names the other day because I'm an absolute creeper, and when I can't sleep, I Google everything, and I Google like my own name. I read Wikipedia articles. I love to learn stuff, and I was trying to fall asleep, and I just was bored, and so I was Googling my friends' names here, and I Googled Larry's real name, which I won't say. I won't say in the podcast, but this SoundCloud came up with this person who makes music, and the person's name is Scary Busey, which is funny because like Travis calls Larry Busey, and so I automatically thought I had stumbled upon music made by Larry, and the guy who makes music, like I was like, jackpot, oh my god, it's a secret hobby, and I'm gonna fucking mess with him. But I was listening to it, and I knew right away I would recognize Larry's voice anywhere, and I was listening to it, and I knew it wasn't him, but he makes parody music. So instead of the "I'm in love with the Cocoa," he makes "I'm in love with Play-Doh" and other hits and other rap and hip hop music, which I showed Larry like about a couple hours ago. And it's just ironic because he literally shares a name. So we're creeping on this poor guy, which is so weird to talk about. But he has a daughter the same age as Larry. I thought this man was Larry. I thought Larry had lied to me and was like catfishing all of us. And I had found the real Larry, and I was like gonna call him.
I'm
out
not
as
sure that Larry
bullshit.
isn't catfishing us.
He might be.
Oh no, you caught me.
She might be.
Larry actually might
Wait,
be a
what?
real catfish.
Oh no, he's found my secret.
Why are you
I'm totally
catfishing
not a
us?
girl.
Are you catfishing us for friendship? Because that's really sad.
You're right. I'm really
None of us really like you.
No! I made the thumbnail for the podcast, and actually, I released the podcast tonight for episode 4. So we're recording this the night that one comes out, and I photoshopped Mickey Mouse's head onto the Lassociation thumbnail.
Nice.
And I think I named the podcast Trash Talking Disney or something like that. So, yeah, no, they're probably gonna come for us.
Probably.
Tiny YouTube channel sued by the Disney Corporation.
Oh.
Alright. Anyone else have anything they want to bring up and talk about? Anything big going on? Games or, you know, big giant secrets you want to put out there on the internet? Mika?
No.
Just put her on the spot. So Dawn and Mika and I and Larry too, we've been playing a game called Roblox in the morning, and we're having fun with that. It's a free game, free to play
I gotta
game.
say something about that.
Yeah, what?
When I was up
A young boy
in Virginia,
your father took you into
When I was up in Virginia,
to see a marching band.
with my wife in the hospital. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Yes.
I stepped outside for a few minutes because I was using the cell phone, and these kids were walking by. I think there was like maybe 3 of them. They
They were
maybe
talking about
were
whether
like
they were
18.
Team Cap or Team Iron Man.
No. And they were
sorry,
talking
Team-
Team Roblox.
Team Edward or
I'm
Team
not even
Jacob?
lying. Yeah, Team Edward, Team Jacob.
Team
No.
Sean or Team Don?
It's the same team. Duh.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, so you guys saying you double team everybody? What
I
the
bet
fuck?
you did.
Oh, sorry, Larry.
Let
you
Larry
can continue
finish
your
his
story.
They were talking about Roblox. They were like, yeah, Roblox is fun, and then they were like talking about it like, yeah, it's steadily growing and it's getting more popular. Yeah, it's gonna be real competitive soon. It's like a mash between
MLG
Lego
Roblox.
and Minecraft and Gary's mod.
Hey guys, do you want to join my MLG clan in Roblox?
Oh yeah, I want to join.
Let's totally
We're
make
called,
a
That
plan
happens.
We're called the
for
Rofucks.
Roblox.
Roblox.
Hey, Lauren,
What?
Lauren, why don't you start that clan, and then, then everybody's just imitating you afterwards.
Exactly. I'll start a new trend going on. Well, okay, so when you play Roblox, there's this game called Rip Pull Games. And basically Roblox is like a Lego rip-off game, and they have all these little miniature games, and they're all rip-offs. Like there's an Agario rip-off, there's a Slender rip-off, there's a Minecraft rip-off. Like every game, they're like constantly just trying to like copy major games into their little game, but they're fun. Like it's still really fun to play. But Rip Pull Games is this really neat little game where you play like mini games, like Snowball Fight. You play a game called Murder, where one person's the murderer and everyone else has to try and survive. It's really super fun, but they let you, you can buy gear to, like, play better, and as you play, you get coins, so you can also purchase, like, in-game gear with in-game currency that you earn. But there's this item that you have to purchase called the balloon, and if you get the balloon, basically you can cheat every fucking game type,
You
like,
become
every single one of them.
an ascendant Roblox, and you go into God mode basically.
And we...
And also,
everyone
be
here...
prepared for hate mail.
Yeah, so, Don, are you okay?
Yeah, I was
that?
here
Oh my
when
God.
Don got that.
Apparently,
Don
I'm a
got hate mail
slut.
yesterday. Yeah, someone on Roblox called her a slut because she was using a balloon. And, like, I've gotten hate mail. I actually have messages from people who are like, wow, okay, I guess you have to use, like, a balloon. Here, I have one right here. I fucking love it. I fucking live for it. So this guy messaged me, it's people like you who don't know where to spend money and buy OP as fuck stuff like balloons. Buy the things that screw people over, but I don't buy things that say, hey, I might not have any skill at all. Like, I messaged him,
I
and
do
I was
have
like,
skill. I bought a balloon.
I was like, it's a kid's game. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm having a lot of fun playing it. I also played a game. I don't know if any of you actually like know anything about it. But I'll talk about it and I'll see if anyone is familiar. I just recorded the trial version. I had an hour-long version of the Solus Project, which is a game that's currently, it's still in, they're still developing it, they're still working a lot on it, but it's on Xbox One, and you play as a, like, humanity's basically destroyed, Earth gets destroyed, and, like, there's only, like, thousands of people left in the galaxy, and they escape on these ships, and, your ship crash lands, like, I think you're the only survivor, as far as I know, and you land on this planet that, it looks habitable, and to me, and you have to try and survive. You have to create. It's like Minecraft, but it's like on crack. Like it's nuts. Like you have to watch your sleep, your health, your calories. It's nuts. You have to like watch everything and also try to survive. But it's got like this high tech like teleportation gear. And I just recorded an hour of it. And I mean, it took me a little bit to kind of like understand it, kind of like when you first play Minecraft or you first play like those kind of games, and it takes just a little bit, but the graphics were good and I had a lot of fun. Like, I would recommend it. I fucking loved it. So anyone ever hear about that? Because it's awesome and beautiful graphics. I already said that, but 10 out of 10. You can play it if you go on Xbox One. You can play for 60 minutes for free with the trial version, and I recommend it. I absolutely recommend it. I loved it. So check it out. So yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I was gonna put that out there. Talk about Xbox games. So Microsoft, you guys should pay me as I talk about your game.
I'm advertising for you.
Yeah, I'm over here being your little showgirl and fucking talking about all your shit.
Whoa.
Pay me. No, not that kind of fucking. God damn it.
Wow. Wow, this just went to a dark place. I mean, this really got out of hand fast.
Let's be honest.
so
When it comes to
excited.
all of us, things
It was
get dark
out of-
pretty fast.
It's just always dark.
And then, yeah.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort.
Cut my life
Jesus.
into pieces.
Hey, Mika.
I'm 7
gonna say
seconds
something
late.
else. But I completely forgot what I was gonna say. So,
Larry, don't.
please,
Hey, Mika.
Mika, who sings that song?
Who sings that song?
don't ask me for specifics, please.
Wait, you don't even know?
I do know. It's the guy with the mic and singing. Yeah, that dude.
It still didn't work,
His
Larry.
name is
Aw.
John Cena! Does anyone
is
have
that
anything
still
else
popular?
they wanna add? Because it's a fucking genius invention of a meme.
That it is. I mean, you can use that almost anywhere.
You can. And every time it happens, I
How
always
does John
laugh.
Cena not, like, walk around and just feel terrible every day?
Why
sure-
should he feel terrible?
I'm sure, like, 1,000 times a day he hears that shit somewhere.
Well, that same could be said about Rick Astley, like when he comes out and with the "Never Gonna Give You Up." So I found
Never
out
heard that
watching a
song.
video. Fuck, shut up.
I mean, that's gonna be YouTube's next next thing. They're gonna. This video is brought to you by John Cena.
I vaguely remember, and I don't know if it's just
You
like
sure
a
you don't
weird
vaguely
memory.
remember?
I'm done. I'm not gonna. Fuck you.
All right, Sean. High five to you, man.
Okay, so I kind of remember back when I was little.
My
and,
memory
like,
on this
when
issue
the
is
meme-
particularly vague.
When the meme
That just
with the
sounds
whole-
wrong.
When getting Rickrolled became popular, I kind of remember my mom getting Rickrolled on our PC, and I was in the room, and someone sent her a link, and she clicked on it, and the video came up, and I remember her being like, "I love this song," and I was like, "No, that's not how it works." Like, she was like, "Oh my god, this is so cool," and I was like, "Oh god." It's like when she's like, Lauren, I looked this up on the YouTube or the Facebook.
On
It's
the
like,
YouTube.
drop
Does
the
she
yellow.
really start with
Yes.
these?
She used to, yes. I had to like sit her down and be like, don't do this. Or I
That's
had to
like my
explain to both my
stepmom.
parents. On Google Chrome, you don't need to go to Google stuff because Google Chrome is Google. You type stuff into the search bar, literally up where you would type the HTML, and it will load it for you on Google. Nope.
You can get Google on your Google?
Yeah, you can.
That must really
Holy
get in the way
Google.
of Googling.
Yeah, Google's really gonna
Great
suffer from
googly
Google.
moogly.
I'm not a really good
Files,
pilot,
the
so
files are in the
Could
computer.
you begoogle me a little bit?
Could you put Google me?
Is that kind of like geschmiggeting your geschmoigedding?
Oh,
That's
man.
definitely not the same thing.
Please don't. Stop.
Although
sounds
it sounds
like
the same.
Dr.
and-
Seuss porn.
Yeah.
Oh no! Don't you remember on Family Guy
Maybe
where they
it
had
is.
Quagmire looking like Bill Clinton? Yes, that woman did geschmuggedy my geschmoigen.
Dr. Seuss actually tried to draw porn once. Pretty sure, yeah.
You're the
think it
only
was called
one here
Sam
that
I Am.
knows that.
I watched a bunch of top 10 videos. What do you expect?
I do too, and I
Lies.
don't know that.
He went and tried to search for that shit.
Dr.
No,
Seuss
Did
porn.
Dr. Seuss
Pornhub,
do
search.
porn?
No. There was this top 10 thing, and it was like Dr. Seuss, blah, blah, blah. People-
You know his ass was looking for Jim Carrey as the Grinch in some sexy position.
Jim Carrey.
Every position was sexy.
Oh, damn.
I'm still
Well,
trying to
it's tragically obvious to me that Sean really wants Jim Carrey's ass.
I'm still trying to hose myself off after all those poses he did in Ace Ventura.
I don't know
Especially
which
that
part
ass
of that is the
talking.
creepiest.
He can talk with his ass. Find a man who can talk with his ass, you are happy and set for life.
Oh my god. Well, we've been recording for about 30 minutes, so does anyone have any final thoughts?
Did you say a boot? And on that note,
I'm ending the
podcast.
I'd say we've got this
trying to be a
podcast
girl,
in the
but it turned
bag.
into Mickey. Wait, hold on. What Sean said?
Should we?
Hey, what do you?
Nothing.
what do you-
He didn't say anything.
What do you call
Yeah,
a
he
fat
did.
psychic? A 4chan teller. Ah!
Oh.
That's his
Hey, have you
dad
heard the
joke
joke?
of the week.
Have you heard the joke about how the woman brought the psychic a shirt and it was a small, and the woman said, "Sorry, this isn't gonna fit me," and the salesperson said, "Wait, how do you know?" And you haven't tried it on yet, and the psychic says, "'Cause I'm a medium." The only person who laughed at that was Sean.
Of course it
Well,
would
I
be Sean.
chuckled. You might not have picked it up, but I chuckled.
Dad jokes.
Hey,
and
that gave me a
silly,
little bit of a
stupid
chuckle.
puns. That's Sean. He likes those silly.
You know what?
jokes.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys right now because you're my friends and you guys give me shit about everything anyways. I am so proud of myself I delivered that joke without fucking up the punchline because I always fuck up punchline.
Yeah,
Every
but
fucking
you're
time.
leading up to that joke. You were kind of steady. You were like kind of teetering. It's like
Did I not
the
do good
boat
enough for you,
was
Larry?
rocking back and
Did
forth.
I not do good enough?
Doesn't sound
You
like
were
it.
just like
Say
stuttering a
punch.
lot. I thought like
Right.
maybe you were standing in a
punch.
boat and it was you trying not to tip it over or something. Maybe it
Fuck
was
you.
filled with a bunch of bags. Too much weight on there.
Every time we do a podcast, you guys bring this up in every fucking podcast, and I think I started editing it out because I fucking hate you guys.
No,
so
you
much.
gotta keep it. It's a
No,
thing. You
oh!
got to keep it going.
I'm gonna have so much audio from Larry that I'm just gonna like edit him saying different shit instead of all the garbage that comes out of his mouth. He'll be like, "Hi guys, I am happy today.
Oh god.
I am a valuable member to society."
Like anybody's gonna
Really
believe that.
Larry
I
would.
would.
Look, I'll be watching it and I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember when I said that.
Wow, this guy's right. Alright, Mika, have any final thoughts? We should make her end the podcast.
Nope, I don't have any final thoughts.
Mika,
On
sing
that
us
note.
out.
Goodbye.
No, we have
boy.
to do a
I guess
dire
it's my
goodbye.
turn.
It's like a regular goodbye, only dire.
Only dire. Have you heard of a dire Mickey?
It's like a regular Mickey, only dire.
Oh,
It's not even that funny, but oh my god, do we fucking...
I'm
Alright.
still thinking of that thing where fucking you're like, first person to make me laugh wins, and immediately I go,
oh boy.
and you just
That-
immediately laugh.
I'm so pissed because I never thought about that. Oh my god.
A boot that?
We both said the same
There
thing.
you go with that like
About.
Canadian Alaskan
About that.
hybrid accent
About.
again.
About.
Or Canadian South.
I'm not. You guys are
South
giving me
Dakota,
shit this
North
time. I
Dakota,
know
where
I
are you
say
from
beg.
again?
I know I say beg wrong, but for God's sakes, I don't say about wrong.
A boot.
Did you ever
You
change your
don't?
gamer tag?
Never gonna live that down. Never gonna let you.
Never
live
gonna give it up.
Oh yeah, Rick roll. Never gonna give you up.
If there's any ideas you want to throw about, we're
What
here
if
for you.
I named my kid Craig?
I
What
don't
if you
get
named
it.
your kid
Greg.
Vag?
You know, anybody
Sean,
ever
why
notice
don't you
though
stop
that she
being
says
such
my
a
gamer
nag?
tag right? Whenever she
Gamer
says
tag.
Ragnarok, it's always right.
Ragnarok. Ragnarok.
See, she's
Tag.
told Sean to
Bag.
stop being such a nag, but because of how she pronounces things, I'm worried she might be being racist.
I'm so done. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Alright. Oh my god! Ah, hold on, I gotta beat the shit out of you.
Run inside.
I just did, they're dead.
Yeah. Here goes.
Oh, hold on, I'll be up there to kick your ass momentarily, sir. Give me a second. Yeah, pull yourself up. Hold on, I gotta kick his ass. Will you please wait a minute? Okay, hold on, I gotta remember my training. Ah! Ah! Ah!
One more thing. In case that you're talking about some special unit being sent in, it could be a drone or something. Be careful, both of you.
Fuck you.